Yeah, hi everyone. So today I'm going to discuss Kubernetes complete application hosting, that is domain hosting. So let me show the process. So before going to there, let me install the AKS. So I have wrote the shell scripts. So what it will do, it will do the all installation of Kubernetes on Azure environment. So this is the script I wrote here. What it will connect to my Kubernetes Azure cloud, then try to connect my Azure subscription on this location, then it will deploy the rest of applications. So when I say that, simply it's connect to my Azure cloud, then try to install the AKS. So if you guys are see here, so in the subscription, it's created the resource group, this one, along with that AKS cluster. So to provision this AKS server, AKS service, so I wrote a lot of shell scripts over here. So you guys can able to see. Once the provisioning has completed, I will show you the Kubernetes cluster. So meanwhile, let me pull my Azure cloud. Yeah, this is my Azure cloud. Hold a second, guys. So it's loading. So let me show me you other things. Okay, okay, guys. So my Azure cloud come into the picture. So what I'm saying that, so in this my Azure cloud, so it will create the one resource group. Accordingly, it will create the AKS setup. So if you see here, so this is the resource group it is creating here. So and in this resource group, another supporting resource group for the AKS to host the servers, it will deploy. So I have my Ocean Networks dev subscription. In this dev subscription, I'm going to create this AKS cluster. So before going to show here in this portal area, so let me check the status of my shell script. So okay, still it is installing. Okay, we will wait a couple of seconds to let it finish. So meanwhile, let me show me my AKS cluster. So this is my resource group. So here my AKS cluster is going to install here. If you see here, this is the random name, random number wise my AKS cluster will created. Then what exactly it will do. So this is my AKS number I have provided here, 82 8 is a random number. It's whenever my script is running, it's creating the AKS cluster. So the rest of the all AKS workloads and Kubernetes workloads, these all things I will show you in a couple of minutes. Okay. So before what you call going to show these all things, let me explain value of my AKS cluster. So everyone have a little idea on the AKS. It's a complete services to connect to the applications, to host our applications. So we use the AKS. So like that. So the main thing is that API server. So by using this API server, it's completely handling the API request. So the latest version I have taken, that is a one version of the 29. Yeah. Along with that, cluster configuration, let me explain you cluster configuration. So while we are dealing with the cluster configuration, that is most important, which version we are working using in all environments. So here I'm taking, that's the 1.297 version, and the rest of things is the plain server. I'm not taking anything, node images or any are back. So all these later sessions I will show you. So this is the cluster information. So now let me go and check the status from backend. Yeah, I'm able to provisioning the AKS setup. My cluster able to, my script able to run, and it's create the AKS cluster. Along with that, what the context is required, it will be set. Along with that, the script will get the what to call AKS nodes. So here I have taken the one AKS worker node. As per my script will provisioning the one AKS pool. This is the one. This is the node I have. This is the Windows or your Ubuntu VM. So this is the VM. It is provisioning here backend. The VM configuration is like a Ubuntu configuration. In that Ubuntu node we will apply our things. So rest of the all tags and everything is required. I have labels and everything I have mentioned here. Yeah, this is the cluster provisioning, guys. So now let me provision my rest of scripts. So then let me deploy my NGINX cluster. So what I'm going to do here, it will install the NGINX-controller along with that cert manager to provisioning the certs. So the shell script have been wrote here. What exactly it will do, it will create my certs as per my domain, that is claims-pay-harikrishna. So this is my domain. So I want to host this my domain into this AKS cluster. So once completed the shell scripting process, then I will show you guys. So still it's provisioning the provisioning the what I call NGINX along with that NGINX controller along with that cert manager like this. So once completed this, we will show you the rest of things. Yeah, this is my AKS cluster. So what is the manager identity along with backend load balancers and everything, what the VMs we have, that all things I have been configured, it will be provisioned over here. So we will wait for a couple of seconds, guys. My NGINX controller is provisioning over here, so it's installing now. Once it is installing, then we will host our domain. That is in this case, this is my domain. Right. Yes, guys. So my AKS is installing. Then it's done. Yeah, successfully installing both these two NGINX cluster along with that cert manager. Along with that, installing the CRDs also. So you guys are able to see here, related to the cert manager. Let me pull the configuration into the cloud area. Let me go in my AKS cluster. Let me go into my CRDs, custom resources. If you guys see, these are all my CRDs will be deployed here. That is the cert manager. Cert manager, the all things such CSR certificate issues and everything. Along with that, Acme. Acme is a protocol. That is the automatic certificate. Cert manager. What exactly it do? It will rotate my certs either the staging environment or production environment. Yeah. Okay, guys. So my script was got installed and everything is working fine. So meanwhile, let me execute kubeconfig file, kube thing. Then let me grab my what to call context. So I have a lot of clusters I have been configured in this all clusters. So this is my current context. I have set my context over here. So now let me set the alias equals to kubectl. So now let me get the all resources what are the resources I have been deploying up to now? That is Kubernetes, along with that public interest. This is the resource I have been deploying now. Okay, now let me deploy my application. So now up to now we had installed the AKS setup, then NGINX and set manager. Now I'm going to deploy my applications. That is a website applications. Okay, it's going to deploy my applications in my this namespace is already exist. My all services applications, everything will be deploying here. If you guys able to see here, it's a Kubernetes deploy is going on. Backend these all services and everything dependent services able to deploy here. Kubernetes deployment have to now deploy. Then deployment is still progressing. Okay, then set manager namespace is also provisioning sets have been configured here, staging sets. The next deploy this is application my hosting my domain. Please wait, our website domain is hosting. Yeah, done. Okay, yeah, this is my domain. Let me copy my domain. Still it is pushing the backend. So meanwhile what I will do, let me take my load balancer IP. Let me try from my load balancer level. So it is my load balancer IP. So when you see here, what is the certificates all are right. This is my certificate. If you guys are able to see, this is the Kubernetes fake certificates. Okay, so this is a complete what to call fake certificates. My certificates are not loading here, so let me load certificates over here. Okay, sorry guys. Now go to backend, get pods. Let me go inside my pod. So let me edit my deployment. That is Ingress class. So let me add my certs. Claims-pay-harikrishna. This is my certs I have configured here. So meanwhile what I will do, get me pods.
Yeah.
Guys, if you guys able to see here, these are the my certs will be certificates will be loading here. So now let me check from my domain level. So previously we have this one. Let me give the host entry from wait, let me what to call it. Let me check my yeah. Meanwhile, what I'm doing, let me check my routing tools and everything. So once it's completed, then it will be provided. Yeah, that's a so exactly what I'm doing. So let me get a all. Yes, one moment. Let me. Okay, guys, let me get all things. Let me see my deployment. There is sorry guys, this is the deployment, right? So now let me go into Ingress. Okay, and let me compare my along with that my domain. Let me take my domain and Ingress wise. Okay, this is my domain. Okay, done. So now let me check my all configurations. Get my ports. Now let me check from my Ingress IB level. So what the certificates are loading here. Yeah, perfect. So now let me check my certificates. See guys, this is my domain. So previously we had these fake certificates, right? Kubernetes fake certificates. Previously these certs have been loading, right? Now I have configured my certs, so now my certificates are reflecting on the domain level, portal level. Okay, so for my domain, this is my domain I have configured here. So now let me do the host entry here. Yeah, perfect. My host entry also is done. Okay, let it save. Done. Now let me access from here. Access my domain from perfect guys. Now my domain, I'm able to access my domain. Yeah, see, this is my domain, and let me show me my certs. This is the one certificate, sir. So now let me go in depth. What is my certificate I have configured? My certificate is at claims-pay-harikrishna.com. If you come here, this is my version 3 and serial number and certificate signature and issuer. So if you see here, this is my issuer. That is, these are my details. Okay, that is from, I am from basically Visakhapatnam. Okay, if you guys able to see, that is my location, Visakhapatnam from Andhra Pradesh. So let me take my certificate details, my cert details. My domain is my domain. My domain is the harikrishna.com. Okay, my subdomain is, that is a claims-pay-harikrishna.com. okay, so for that is certs required, right? Certificates is required, right? SSL certs, SSL or TLS certs or TLS termination, something like that. Okay, so the certs details, these are the details. If you see here, This is my common name. CN means my common name. Okay, my common name is that is a claims-pay-harikrishna.com, and I am working for the my organization, that is a BU organization, that is a Ocean Business Unit organization. The organization complete this one is that Ocean Networks. Okay, location. Basically, I am from Visakhapatnam, so that's why based on my location, I'm taking the location, and state is obviously Andhra Pradesh. Okay, my country is that India. So this is the my domain, CN, that is a common certificate domain details. So by using these details, I have provisioning the certificates, then I configured with my domain. So if you guys able to see here, this is the process I have done here. Then now if I want my certificates, I want to export, I will click here, then there is a pay. I will export my certificate into local. Okay, certs already exist in my location in local. Okay, let me go and see the domain level. So this is the my cert. Okay, right. So now let me what I will do, my services right now is down, right? But backend services I have configured. That is two services I have configured. That is complete payment website. Okay, if you guys see here, now my URL is not working. Let me call my URL. This is the one. Okay, yeah, let me load website. This is my website. Okay, then next, yeah, guys, hi guys, this is my website is loading now right now, but due to CSS wise facing some issue. Okay, my application, my website is working fine. But what I'm saying that my CSS are not loading. Okay, so we need to configure and we need to do little thing. Okay, so meanwhile what I will do, let me go and take my one more website. Okay, so this is my another website I have configured here. This is one website and this is a let me try to open my another website. Yeah, this is my second website. Yes, guys, this is another this is the first simple login username password. Let me enter my username and my password and login. It's CSS is not loading, so what I will do in the further sessions I will show you. This is my username, Harikrishna Palakila, and the password is this one. Okay, this is one website and this is the second website. Okay, same here also. Let me enter my details. Remember my details. Okay, login. Here also same CSS wise facing issue. So in the further session I will show you what to call how to load my CSS. That thing, that's just a simple CSS will load location, PNG, load. Yeah, so this block we need to add. Yes guys, I'm looking for a snippet, location snippet. Yes guys, so this is the snippet we need to add, and then by add this snippet we can able to load my CSS files. Okay, so in the further sessions I will show you my sessions. Okay, or otherwise just give me the site sometime. Let me, what I will do, let me try. Or let me load one more website I have hosted here, Home Finance. let me go user share NGINX. Let me go HTML. Inside HTML I have these two, right? So now let me payment websites. Okay guys, now let me give this one. Yeah guys, yes, now my website is working fine. Okay, let me try for my other websites also. Yes guys. So it's loading just, but what I will do, I will need to log into the pod, then I need to check, then I need to pointing. So what I will do in the first session, if required, I will show you. Okay, so let me try one more time. Yeah, okay, no, still it's not working. So what I will do, what I'm saying that just nothing thing, just log in into the pod, then we need to see which website it is pointing. So you like this. So this is my website is pointing here. Let me enter my name, that is Hare Krishna, and email palkila@gmail.com, and my password. I don't share, man. Okay, so let me log in here. So once I log in here, my website will be logged here. Okay, but up to now my certificates are running. Just these my certificates are running, hosted here. I have hosted my certificates, able to get all these details, like from which domain I hosted. This is the domain I hosted. Location from Vizag, from Andhra Pradesh. Okay, like that we will host our thing. Now let me come out from my pod. Let me tail the logs. So this is which pod I am. It's a home finance, right? So this is my home finance application is running. So my home finance pod. Let me grab my home finance pod. Home finance. Yeah, this is my pod is running. Home finance pod is running. Now let me take my logs. Okay, so if you guys are able to see, these are all my logs. Okay, so what I'm saying that, so these are all my logs are loading here. Okay, so let me give the hit. Okay, I give the one hit. Yeah, it is loading here. Okay, so my this is my index.jml, right? It is the ocean index, right? If you see here, this is my ocean index.html. It is able to loading here. It's giving a 200 session. So let me give one more hit here. I give the second hit. If you see here, this is the second hit. Okay, so now let me log in here. Give me provide my details. Okay, Hare Krishna gmail.com and password. So if I give hit here, this username password will be stored here. If you can see, backend my username passwords are encrypted. Yes, still is loading. Let me give one more hit. Yes, see if you see here, still is loading. It's loading 200. So backend encryption will be, I have configured the strong ciphers, not a weak cipher. So because of that, it's taking a lot of time. Taking the time. Let me give a couple of hits. You see here, all hits will be done. Like that, we need to host the applications and everything, and in the Kubernetes area. So like that, and my backend still is loading, taking time. Okay. like that. So thanks for everyone session, and if anyone looking for any technical support or any training, just give me a call on my communication number. So my name is Harikrishna. Number 7400-215-211. So this is my communication number for any automation training, or Azure Kubernetes training. Please call me. Okay, thanks guys.